Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my live this beautiful Monday. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. And if not, let me know in my comment box if you have as well. Positive news is also very welcome. I hope everybody's ready for this beautiful December week. We're going to the end of 25. I hope everybody took all their lessons and it's ready to start fresh 26. Okay, hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. For everybody who's new here, I'm a professional psychic. My name is Sasha. I do this work on and off for 30 years. Only on TikTok and YouTube. I'm live on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. So this is the place where I do mini reads on TikTok as on YouTube. So first name and specific question. They are one card readings, so just keep them very specific, the questions. I choose them at random after every read. Thank you, KY, for the roses. Oh, they're so beautiful. My 123 top viewer, or if you have a super fan logo on my TikTok account, gets a priority when I do minis. This is the only place where I do also 5-minute dedicated readings for a small donation of minimum $10, €10. So somebody's interested in a 5-minute read today, my list is wide open. The first person who donates will be first on deck. It's really easy to get on my list. So if you want to know how, then just go to my bio. It's over there. First and second options in my link trees are platforms to donate. Hi, Suzanne. You can go to PayPal me, Medium Sasha is my name, minimum donation $10, €10, or you can gift a train from my gallery gift. Okay, welcome, Blue Eye Girl. Username 3232, K no Doka 03. Thank you for joining, Empress. Thank you on YouTube, the same on TikTok. Thank you all for being here. Elizabeth, KY. Thank you for joining the live. Keep tapping my screen if you want a mini. Just give me a lot of energy. Like my live on YouTube, because a lot of people don't like my live, and I read you every day. So I think a few likes is really an easy thing to pay me back. Follow me, subscribe, share my live with somebody that needs some guidance today. Would be amazing as well. Thank you. Okay, this week I'm live on 1 p.m. GMT time. Okay, and I think I'm gonna keep that during the winter month. So know that that's 1 o'clock London time. Remember, I can only pick questions that I see, so I'm sorry if you need to retype them. Okay, let's start doing some mini. Elizabeth, thank you for being my top 2 viewer. Hi dear, nice to see you today. Same sweetie, thank you for joining. Maria, what Demo thinking about me? Thank you for being my top 1 viewer. I'm getting that at this moment this person is not thinking about you at all. It's like for him a matter that is past. He still feels your energy, but him personally has like nothing to offer, sweetie. Jess, will I get an approved for one of the houses I've already applied for? Let's check, sweetie. It's really difficult. It's like a nightmare, girl. What's going on? I think your right house isn't there yet. Is that possible? It's like those houses you are putting yourself forwards. It's just to have a house. Yeah, I do see that happening in January, sweetie. Suzanne, is Christian sad with me and will he reply my messages if I wish him his birthday? I'm getting yes. Then you are in the sun. Then they see you. Then you are in the light. Okay, let's see on YouTube. Who's there? Good afternoon, Sasha. Hopefully you had a great weekend. Yes, I did. Want to know what Bob thought when I entered the coffee shop today. It just acknowledged you were there, but nothing special, sweetie. Hello, Sasha. How are you doing? I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. It's the first day of the last month of the year. Will Betty marry Bettini? At this moment, they're must to like early their relationship, not thinking about it at all. So maybe it will evolve in that, but at this moment there are no signs. Greetings, Miss Perfect. You're crazy. I've come across of some lives and I really admire you. Ah, you're so kind. Thank you for the kind words, sweetie. Want to know why is Anthony still interested to know what is happening in my life? Thank you. Wants to know if you're moving on because they do care about you like a sister and they don't want you to be upset or feel sad. So they just want to know if you're like moved on, because when you moved on, they can let that chapter go and just like concentrate totally on their own life. Hi, Suzanne. Hi, Sasha. Can I get a card for January, please? Oh my God, that's still another month. I'm getting Eight of Swords. January is the month that you will be like very busy with yourself. So concentrating on yourself is what I'm getting. Four of Cups, getting emotional messages that maybe will like get you off balance. So keep it close, keep it like balanced, make it like a starter of a healing month. Empress Prue, hey, any message for me, please? Let's check. I'm getting heartache. Why are you feeling sad? Why is your heart aching? It's like a trauma that is in the darkness, needs to be like seen and like acknowledged and accept. So free yourself. It's really important. Christian, will Blue Bhupal contact me for reconciliation? I'm getting not. No messages from that person. So he would be happy if I find someone else. He's my ex. Yes, he will be happy because then that chapter is done. Caroline, any message from me today? Of course, sweetie. Let's check. I'm getting, you are very sensitive. So follow your gut, your intuition. There are some like choices you need to make. There are no good, there are no bad. Some people will be disappointed and other ones will be happy. So don't be busy with that. Just really stay centered and choose you. That's really important. Family drama. Oh my God, Empress Prue, I'm so sorry. You need to detach yourself from it. You know, you don't choose your family, you're born with it. But after a while, you know, you can't live their life. Marika, does Eduardo and I get back together for Christmas? We are 3 months apart. Let's check, sweetie. I'm getting everything is there to reconnect, so there's a big possibility you will. Mia, did anyone report my Insta page? I'm getting yes. 7 of Pentacles. It means that there were many. Suzanne, Sasha, will Sweta's habit and life improve after she's out of police? In the beginning, not, because she will be like, not want to acknowledge it and like blame the world. But after a while, yes. And see, will I get a job offer from Vega Americas? I'm getting yes, you are the perfect fit. I still love him. Yes, sweetie, I get that. It's really difficult. But if somebody doesn't love you back, then that's becoming an obsession. You just love them to be happy with themselves and you let them go. So you create room for a better love to come in. Jaqueria, am I currently pregnant? Sweetie, I'm not a doctor, but I'll pull a card. I'm getting not, but check the doctors. I'm not a doctor. Elizabeth, any guidance for me, please? Of course, sweetie. Thank you for being my top 1 viewer. I'm getting somebody's taking advantage of you. Somebody's not being honest. So be aware of that. You can't trust people's word. You need to trust people's actions. That's what I'm getting. Ruby, will I be in a long-term relationship with Jared? I'm seeing that's the idea for you, but at this moment, I'm seeing that that person is not like ready to give you that yet. They're just not at that time. So I think if you're patient, then that could evolve. But if you put too much pressure, you will push them away. They're still like want them freedom. So if you like really like are pressuring on that because that's your needs and that you are totally entitled to do so, but this person is not at that space. You know, you need to be first on the same page. Love Marie, I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. What can I look forward to in December? Let's check, sweetie. I'm picking up. December is a month that you pull yourself away from everything. Don't do that. Find connection. Hi, does Bob wish he fighted for our relationship? No, because he's happy where he's now. Sasha, will they invite me again from my previous job at AN? Hi, Nunu. I'm not seeing that, sweetie. Blue eyes girl. Hi, Sasha. What Anthony feels about P? Feels that that person is the person they want to spend more time emotionally with. They want to know them better. They feel them as a friend. Sophia, Miss Sasha, guide us. What my situation with my best friend? We are not really okay right now. Is our friendship over? Let's check. I'm seeing that at this moment you just need to protect yourself and just stick to your truth, because otherwise there will be no friendship. because if you just like accept everything again, we'll get back to this point. And I do think that that person needs you more than you need them, if you don't think so. So that friendship is not over, but you need to stick to your values. Fairy, Sasha, it's only planning to marry Isa. This moment, I don't see them talking about marriage. Everybody's busy with marriage. These people are not busy with marriage. What is this obsession about marriage today? And about exes? Let them go. They're not in for you anymore. Let them. Free yourself. What are you paining yourself for? Mimi, anything for me? Of course, sweetie. Something else about exes? Oh my God. You're in a healing day today. You need to take a break. You need to like kick off your shoes, sit on the couch, have some cocoa, and just like have a Zen day. That's your day today. I hope you can make time for that. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. Hope everybody's doing great today. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Sasha. Hope everybody's doing fine. If you're new here, I'm a professional psychic. Do this work 30 years. Only on TikTok and YouTube. When I'm live on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Fridays, and Sundays, I do mini free readings. So keep the questions very specific, first name and specific question. They're only a one card read. If you want a 5-minute dedicated reading with me today, that's possible. Then just join my VIP list. It's quite open. On TikTok, you just go to my bio. That's my picture over there. First and second options in my platforms are in my link tree are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal, me, Medium Sasha is my name, minimum donation $10, €10, or you can gift a train from my gallery gift over here on TikTok, and then I'll add you physically to my list. When I do minis, I do them at random, no guarantee, but I try to read as many as I can. Just put your first name and specific question in the comment box. My 1, 2, 3 top viewers on TikTok will always get priority, or if you have a super fan logo behind your name, so then join my super fan club on TikTok. Any support is welcome. I choose them at random, no guarantee, but I'm an energy reader. So if you want me to get your question, then hi, sweetie, then please tap my screen, follow me, subscribe, like my live on YouTube, because hardly anybody does that. And they're asking like a million questions every day. So please repay by tapping the screen. I mean, it's really easy. Or share my live with somebody that needs some guidance. Thank you. Sasha, what is the good karma of Sweta? Let's check. That she's everything she has, she has. She maybe didn't figure out how to get to all these great gifts that she got, but she's a magician. She's high sensitive, and she just needs to learn to use them in their advantage and not let other people get to her that she's using them for others. I keep trying to pay, but the login doesn't come through. Oh, I'm sorry, Anna's Hard Life. Which platform are you trying? Because I have two. I have Coffee and I have Hipsy. And I have PayPal Me. So you have 3 different options. Paulina, will I ever talk with Ignaz again? Let's check. I'm seeing that there's still some unresolved business, so I do see that opportunity will come. I don't see that coming in this year. I think it will take like 4 months or something that you will reconnect, but that will be closure, sweetie, to move on. Morgan, what is Marissa feeling? Is she happy? Thank you for being my top 1 viewer, Morgan, on TikTok. Yeah, what she says is truth. She's really ready to move on and to create new realities for her. So I do see that person is in a happy space. Made a lot of sense. Thank you, Sophia. Virgin Moon, how are you? I'm doing great. General for December, Miss Sasha. I've been through a lot. Yes, I know you always go through a lot. This 25 was really heavy for you, Virgo Moon, if I remember all the readings I did for you. Can't remember them in specific, but they're always kind of heavy messages. 5 of Pentacles. I'm seeing that you're at the end of that road. Good stuff is coming toward you and in a physical manner. So just hang in, 1 foot in front of the other. You're nearly there, sweetie. Hello, hope you're doing well. Yes, Kevin, it's the first Monday of the month, and the month is the last month of the year. So we can still do some good if we forgot something to end 25 the right way. So yeah, I'm very enthusiastic. Sujan, Sasha, what will be the big achievements I will make in this life? Oh my God, 2 of Pentacles. try to get through it and be happy. It's like you're still not happy. You have this mindset, but physicality doesn't meet your expectations. I think that's your thing, make it work. Try a lot of things. Don't see them as disappointment, but see them as challenges. You'll be fine. Kevin, what are Akat's current feelings for me? No contact. Oh my God, sweetie. I'm seeing that at this moment, she just knows you're alive. Acknowledgement that you are alive. That's it, sweetie. Hanging in there. Yeah, it is, Virgo Moon. I'm so sorry. I always appreciate you. Yeah, I appreciate you too, because you're a strong person and a fighter. But 26, we will have good readings, because I'm seeing the Five of Pentacles. And that will be on physical stuff. So just keep breathing. Keep manifesting, girl. You'll get there. You'll get there. Sumita, is there anything good coming for me? Let's check, sweetie. I'm getting Five of Cups. So there are already good things coming for you, but you don't see it. It's like Five Cups means that you look emotionally to the negative things instead of seeing what is still resolved or salvaged or still there. So this is about appreciating what is instead of crying over spilled milk. Hi Sasha, anything positive and exciting happening for me this December? Georgia, let's check. I'm seeing that some people are saying a lot but not acting on it. I see they will act on it. So you're like in a waiting mode because people make promises. And I see some, and that's about the love compartment. So, ooh, Doja, ooh, Sujan. Sasha, which age of my life is very lucky, productive, and ambitious for me? Sweetie, any age. That's the fun part. But you're still like overthinking things. You go through life with your head, and you should spirit things, I don't care, but spirit things, you should learn by now that it doesn't work that way. You need to follow your intuition, but you're still scared of doing that. But living via intuition and then using your head to make it realistic with knowing what works and not works, that's your savior. So which age? When you get that. Sasha, anyone interested in love for me? Let's check, sweetie. I'm seeing somebody's coming in, but it's going to be like in January. It's somebody new. Lalima, good morning or good afternoon, sweetie. Intention of the Baba, they met me today. They want to know more about you. They're interested in you. That's what I've got. Hi, Sasha. Why Thomas comes at the same bar? He knows I will be there. Let's check. Doesn't think about that, just his own habits. That's the bar where he normally goes. Why are you looking for little details? There aren't. He's just a very, what you see is what you get. They just do me, and they don't think about you. You're not a part of their life anymore. So they just think about themselves. Sumita, I tried to forget about Matteo, end up thinking about him. Anyway, quiet heart, any message? Let's check, sweetie. Yeah, it's like your head and your heart are not speaking the same language because you still don't want to really admit to yourself what this person did to you and how they hurt you. So you're not being honest with yourself. And then, yeah, you sugarcoat it. And then you're like, yeah, maybe it wasn't so bad. So you still are having these difficult dialogues. I know, but she knows I will be there, or he just doesn't care. He doesn't care, sweetie. That's the cards I'm getting. Why people need to care? I mean, I don't care so much about things. You're really overthinking things. And all that time you're overthinking and putting energy and food and all your vitamins and your minerals, why don't you put that in something that is like fruitful for you? What does it matter what he's doing? He chose to be disconnected from you. So can he then not live his life? People just, it's really easy. Most people who are very connected with themselves and love themselves, they just choose whatever works for them. And they don't take in consideration. I mean, it's not because I had an ex that was in that I'm not able to visit. They don't think that way. I don't think that way either. If something is done, it's done. Take the energy out and start something new. use that as a pre-run, as an exercise, but that's not the real deal. Why everybody wants to be happy with somebody who doesn't want to be with them? I don't get that. That's the worst thing you can have. That's the most desperate place you can be. I mean, you rather be with somebody that chooses you and they're miserable with you and they'll treat you bad, because when you're miserable, they treat you bad, and they did treat you all bad, because I know that, because the energy of all these X questions are the same. They were not into you. If they were into you, they would treat you as a queen. They didn't do that because it was okay. They didn't want to be alone. It was fun. There was maybe an attraction. Maybe it was some pressure from family, but they were never really into it. So let them go. And probably they showed you because that's why they treated you so bad. But you saw it as signs that maybe they will change. And when I change, they will change. Doesn't work like that. People change when they want to change. People in the beginning, when they connect with you and they treat you like shit, they're going to treat you as shit. It's just as it is. And you just accepted it all. So all those questions should be about you, about how didn't see that? How didn't you figure that out? Why do you hate yourself so much that you thought that this would be what your worth is, to live your life day to day for multiple years with somebody who doesn't want to be there? Why do you punish yourself so much? Why do you think you deserve that? Those are questions I want to see. Those are self-help questions. That's the psychic I am. And all this blah, blah about blah, blah, it's worth nothing. It's every day the same question. What is going to change today with you? Nothing. So stop asking them. So yeah, I love to do minis. I'm fine with that. But use them to work for you. Learn from that. Transform. Grow. You're better than that. You're all so beautiful. You're all so healthy. You're all so amazing. Why are you not seeing that? That's the important question. Why, when you look to yourself in the mirror, you don't see your qualities? You just see, I don't know what you're seeing, because I can't see that with you. You're all strong people that can change the world, that are all here to find their real true love, their soulmate. Why are you settling for shit? I don't get that. I really don't get that. But that's just my personal opinion. So, Shasha, why do you, my thoughts and manifestations always for abroad travel? Will I make it happen? It doesn't work like that, Sujan. You don't manifest something like you're writing something down or saying something. You need to feel that you deserve it. All my readings are about you're thinking with your head and not with your heart. So all your manifestations are going nowhere. You need to feel, and abroad, that's something you feel that is a solution for something. So you can't tell them, I want specific this. No. What does the feeling of abroad feels for you? And I know that. It feels freedom. It feels like more money or more possibilities. It feels like that. So you manifest that. And how it comes and in which form it comes, it doesn't matter. You manifest what something makes you feel, and you feel that you need to be there, and then you feel that you have it already and you deserve it. And all the little details is not important. That's how you manifest. And if you just don't get it, I wrote a whole book about it. Dear Universe, where's my exit? It's only $20. It's available on all Amazon stores. If you want to use spirituality, start knowing how to use it, because this is not working and you're wasting so much time. You get so frustrated. I get that, and I don't want that for you. So start understanding how it works. Start using as it has to. And if you don't get it, then buy my book, Dear Universe, Where's My Exit? It's available on every Amazon store, and you can even download it on Kindle version. So there's no excuse anymore here. There's no excuse. Then years and years and years. Yes, people, it's December. We need to wake up, because otherwise 26 gonna be the same. And I don't think that a lot of people want the same 26, because the 25 was heavy for a lot of people. It was really not a fun year. So break those habits. Start understanding that you need to learn something instead of just nagging and crying about spilled milk and wanting somebody to save you. The only person you can save is yourself. So start growing, start seeing them as exercises, and like know that you're ready for the next real step. I feel we are going through same thing. Yes, everybody is. 25 was really a very difficult year. I do it for 30 years reading. This year, if I look back to all my readings, and I do a lot because I have a private practice next to this, it's just horrible what happened to people. And a lot of people can't just let go. And it's just, you're going to drag yourself into a horrible 26. And I don't want that for you. Love and light, people. Love and light. You deserve that. And it's Art Life. You donated me a coffee, so I'm gonna do your reading. So, hello, everybody. Welcome to my life. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha. I do this work nearly 30 years. If you're new here, please tap my screen, follow me, subscribe, like. It all helps me grow on social media. If you want a 5-minute dedicated reading with me today, then you need to add yourself to my VIP list like Anna's Art Life did. Just go to my bio. That's my picture on TikTok over here. First and second options in my link trees are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal me. Medium Sasha is my name. Minimum donation when I'm live. Really cheap. $10, 10 euros. You can also gift a train from my gallery gift and then add me. And then I'll add you physically to my list. Somebody still wants a 5-minute read, then get yourself to my VIP list in the next half hour, because that's when my list is open. In between my 5-minute reads, I do mini free readings. So tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like. It all helps me grow on social media, and then I'll for sure grab your question. Keep them very mini. They're only a 1-card read, okay? My 1, 2, 3 top viewers for sure will get priority when I do minis on TikTok, or if you have a super fan logo. I'll be back for 5 minutes once I'm done with Anna's art life reading. So, and then I'll do minis. Tap my screen, follow me, subscribe, like. It all helps me grow on social media. And for sure on YouTube, please like my life. Thank you. Okay, let's go to Anna's Art Life. Anna's Art Life, are you here, sweetie? Let me know. Yes, there she is. Let's do your 5-minute read. Hello, beauty. Hi, sweetie. In the past 5 years, I've tried everything to get better from chronic illness. Yes, I know. That's such a battle for you. I've come a long way, but I'm stuck now. Oh, my God. Let's check where you're stuck. I expect this is how it stays and work from here. Hope and trying feels harder. Anything positive coming for love purpose. Love and... Let's check, sweetie. Of course, I'm not a doctor, you know that, but we'll check what is going on. Should I accept this? What is going on with your chronic healing? Let's check. How to move forward. I do see improvements still in your cards, the star. I mean, you can still get to a better level. The thing is that you're sometimes overdoing it. You are a person that wakes up and that's the energy you have, and that's the energy that is available to you, and that's the energy you should not spill or diminish or do too much. I'm getting that often you don't keep your boundaries, or you don't know your boundaries, Anna's Art. What I'm picking up on, this is really about self-love. You still sometimes don't keep your boundaries because of feeling that you are not meeting people's need, or that's whatever the world will think, but you know better. And this is really a challenge that you still are going on. It's about loving yourself. So true. I will always have to keep expressing. Yeah. But anybody needs to keep their boundaries. It's just when we're young, we have a lot of energy and we heal quicker. And when we get older, of course, we go through a lot more trauma, and the body gets older. You went through more problems in the past. You had more injuries and so on. So you need to be very aware of your boundaries. And the problem is, once you cross a boundary, you get really in a panic attack, everything is that you need to start all over again. That's not true. So crossing a boundary is fine if it happens sometimes because we are human and we don't know all our boundaries all the time. But we need to be more like kind and mindful with ourselves. We just need to be, oh, we're silly. I remember that stupid from me, just have that conversation with your body. It's like you have conversations with everybody, but not with your body. And your physical body also has a memory, in my opinion. So, what I'm, yes, of course, Sylvia. Just send me an email with your question. No problem. So, what I'm picking up on at this moment is that this is all about still growing in self love. It's about really adjusting your boundaries on a monthly base. It's about, thank you for the train. It's about saying no and feeling okay with it. That's all what I'm picking up. So you can be better. You're still growing to be better. You're gonna be fine. But all your life, your boundaries will be important. And it doesn't matter if you did it or not. The problem at this moment also is the second. There are two sides on this. Is that you're too much in isolation. When we're people need to connect with other people with your heart. So the other question, go look for love. It's not coming to knock on your door. Past love is not coming in. Go out and look for people, look for friends, look for love. That's why your boundaries need to be very strict in your daily life, and you're worth it. So you have some extra energy to spend that on really finding your happiness. So I do see you growing to a better version of yourself. 26 is really important. I think 27 you will be like so much better than where you are now. So 26, if you just like guard your boundaries, be very strict about it. But next to that, keep the boundaries like very like close to your heart, so you have still energy to use to connect with other humans, because you're too much in isolation, sweetie, and that doesn't work. We are group people. We connect. It's like when you are in a room and you do like these seances and you are all like-minded people, the energy is so much stronger than if you're just doing a seance on your own. This is the same about healing. This is the same about, and you need to talk about it. That's really important, but not with people who feel guilty about it. Just to talk whatever you feel like talking about. I can't find kindred spirits, only drained people. Yes, then you need to change that. It doesn't matter if they drain you. It's again, you're not putting boundaries. I have a lot of draining people in my life, but I have boundaries. And I tell them, I'm going to hang up now because now you're draining me. And if you are normal again, I'll call you back. And they know that from me. And that's fine. You need to be the guard of your own energy. It doesn't mean, and most people don't even know they're draining. So you just need to say, I need to go to the loo, or I have something else to do, and just leave. Yeah, you just need to learn those boundaries. This is all about your boundaries. You can connect with everything and anything. It's just your boundaries. And you feel guilty that you have boundaries. I got that. I was ill as you, so you know that. So just the aha moment, you know? Because when you're sick, there's nobody. So why would you give your energy when you don't have it and get sick? Because you will just end up in loneliness. And you should find groups. So try to find something where like-minded people are. And probably there will be some draining people as well. But you can just like ignore them or say no. I mean, what do you have to look? Why are you so kind? Why are you so perfect? If somebody misbehave, like when you have kids, a group of kids that you are responsible for, you need to tell them also, stay here, hold hands, don't cross. I mean, you don't care what they think about you. You just are there to keep them safe, no? And you do that in a kind way. But if you need to be like strict and put a boundary, you will have to put that boundary and stick to it and tell them that they need to stick to it. So this is the same in real life, and that's something you still need to figure out. And once you've got that, you can just be in any crowd, in any space. You just learn to stay safe. And that, I think, is the next part, because your healing process is boundaries. Connecting with others will help you with your healing. So now it's important to have boundaries, that you can be anywhere, everywhere, and always like benefit of the most. Upset of your boundaries are the same how benefit. Yeah, and there are the people who don't love you. So what do you care? Just be honest. People don't love me and don't take me serious, then I don't need to take them serious either, no? And then I still take them serious. I'll just give them a lesson so they will not annoy somebody who doesn't dare to speak up. Because I do. Let the truth set you free. Speak the truth you've hidden, your needs, your fear, your regrets. Freedom begins there. Yes, it's the same with people. You're so scared of telling them the truth. What does it matter? And you don't need to tell them, you did this to me and you did that. No, I feel that, or my needs are that, and you can't meet them. Or whatever you're doing, maybe you think this and this is, you're giving this and this to me, but I'm not seeing it and I'm not getting it. So let's figure out a way to do better. And if that person is not interested, then that's not your person. Anna's art. You deserve the world. So first start with giving your body the world. You know, it's all about baby steps. Okay, let's do some minis. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha. I do this work on and off 30 years. Only on TikTok and YouTube. I'm live on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Fridays, and Sundays. Hi, Veronica. I got your train. You will be after Sylvia, okay? Hope you'll meet more like-minded people. Yes, of course. Not hope. You will. And it doesn't matter. You just start running around, because like-minded people are somewhere in groups. It's the little raisins. But if you don't mix, then you don't find them. If you spend your time with people that are not important, you don't find them. So you just need to like swipe. You have this new thing, Tinder or something. I don't know, because that was before my time. Tinder your way through people. Yes, I got your mail. Sylvia, you're next on deck. Okay, if somebody wants a mini, if you want still a 5-minute read with me today, then please go to my bio. First, second options in my link trees are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal me. Medium Shasha is my name. Minimum donation $10 and euros. Or you can gift a train, okay? If you want a mini, then please tap my screen, follow me, subscribe, like. It all helps me grow on social media. And for sure on YouTube, please keep liking. Thank you. Luna, what's Brad does for living? Is he working? No, I don't think. I do see this person is working, but it's not like work. So something independent, but it's really determined to make it a big success. Samantha, will I and Yanni get back together? Thank you for being my top 3 viewer. I do see that if you give it enough space and time to heal both, I do see that a new beginning will start. The only thing is, if you don't do the healing correctly, it will just be the same in like a few months, like 4 months, you'll be back to this position. Because I do feel that this person is very attracted to you, but doesn't want to move further in that relationship. And I do feel that you need that. Shirley, will Como pigs pay, or should I take them to newspaper now? I'm not seeing money coming. Really? True, because I see him all time on Coffee Bar Lol. Yeah. Sarah, when will Wayne contact me? Time frame. Will be after New Year, sweetie. That's what I've got. He seems unemployed. Yeah, but he's working on something by himself. So maybe he's his own boss. Maybe he's starting a new business. He's not working for somebody. I'll go expose them now. Yes, I would do that, sweetie. I don't see any other option, if I'm honest. Shirley? Gladys, any message for me from my late husband? He left his job, yeah. So he left his job probably. Yeah, he's working us out. Oh my God. So, from your late husband, what I'm picking up on is that he wants to see you having more fun. I'm seeing that he sees that you're taking life like very, very serious. In the beginning, that was necessary to get everybody like balanced, but he wants you to have more fun. So start investing in more like playful moments in your life. He wants to see you smile. Gives him a lot of like pleasure instead of grief. It's like you don't want to be happy without him, or you feel guilty towards him. He's telling me that's not true. That's totally not true. He just wants to see you happy. Okay, I'm looking for Sylvia. Sylvia, you're next on deck. Then I have Veronica. Somebody else still wants a 5-minute read today? Then get yourself to my VIP list. Just go to my bio. First and second options in my link trees or platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal me. Medium Shasha is my name. Minimum donation $10, €10. Or you can gift a train from my gallery gift. My pleasure, sweetie. Okay, Sylvia, your 5-minute read. My brother and I had a fight. He thinks so negative of me, saying everyone has to bow down to me. I want to talk to him, but it feels like it won't do anything. We both speak different languages, but I want that for my parents. What do you think? Okay, let's check what's going on here. Okay, the first thing is that this is so complicated because what he's telling you are doing, Sylvia, that's actually what he's doing. So we're sitting here with a person with a big ego that can't self-reflect and is scared of the strongest version that can like make a change in his life, and that's you. So, and then he just like mirrors his problem towards you. The problem is that in the family circle, people have more respect for him than for you. I don't know if because I'm male, I think so. So what do you have to win here? Nothing. What do you have to lose? A lot. So let's check. What can we do here? So that's the problem, you know? If we know, yeah, let's check. Yeah, your mother and him have this she has a soft spot for him, and he knows how to like, and I think that when we go back to youth, there is a jealousy between you both. I don't think that you saw it so much as a jealousy, but I do feel him. Thank you for the likes, Jess. I'm thinking more than he's jealous about you, about attention, because you were, of course, the same sex as your mother. This person has a lot of issues. And I think that nobody takes him perfect on a bad track. Yeah, but he did that to get attention. You know, when you have all these children and they are in one family, and when parents can't give them all the attention they need because life, then some go rogue because they get attention as well. I think your mother is very, very worried about him and very scared that he will die before her time. That's really one thing that is very clear coming out to me as a sentence. And when she looks to you, she knows you're a strong one. You will always get through that. The thing is that you're a fighter, and in her opinion, he's a weak person. So she feels like her motherhood is not done with him. Or she feels guilty that she didn't do a great job when he was small or whatever, but there are some issues there. So to make your parents happy is to just shut up and swallow your pride. But in this story, do you want to make your parents happy, or do you want to feel yourself as a better person? Because yes, you can always like shh and do everything for people, but it doesn't mean that it's good for you. I feel that you can't do that. You woke up, you did that for years, Sylvia. So I'm saying you could do that, but now you're done. So actually, this is another story. You want your parents to see who you really are. You took a step back and nodded yes, because your life was like too busy and too chaotic at the other side. So you had no energy to fight that battle. And you don't like that people are phony. But here it's all about empathy. We all have a life. Your brother has a life, you have a life, and you're not God in his life, and he's not God in your life. So you can also just accept to disagree. You can just let him do whatever he wants and just go there for harmony. And if something doesn't like click for you, you just let it go. You just say, okay, I'm out, or I don't agree, but never mind. And just let it be. You don't need to change his mind. You don't need to fight. You don't need to get your parents to choose. You just say your piece and you just smile, because that would be the best. Just don't care. What does it matter what this person think about you? I mean, you don't care. You know the real story. And what these people think about him, that's their choice. So in this situation, I would just, I would just try to be around, look amazing, and just don't go into, go into discussions about, yes, I agree or I don't agree, but don't like elaborate. Don't try to people to change their mind or so. Just keep it at that level, because then I do see you all as a family coming together. And I think multiple people in this life can explain. Family is always tricky. There's always politics. There's always, you can't be yourself as in your own family or with friends. So I think that would be the best, because politically being correct is also still something you can learn, my dear, because you go like harsh. You're a right fighter. And sometimes you don't need to be a right fighter, because you can also get your message done by just like saying nothing. There is like this sentence, speaking is silver, shutting up is gold. Told some private stuff, but don't trust me. Yeah, that's why. So I would just be around, be fun, be kind, be nice. And when they like start doing something, just say your truth and say, that's all I want, is just say my truth, and you do whatever you want. That's what I've got for you. I hope it helps, because then everybody's going to be happy. And it's a good exercise for you as well. So the card I'm getting, your oracle card, is honor your growth. Growth is a journey, not a destination. So see, politically correct growth here. Honor where you are right now and celebrate your progress. So, hey, you're gonna be good at this. It is the holiday season. I mean, you want to have those memories later, and you don't want to have any resentment. So make them as you want them to be. And what is talked that moment, or what these people think at that moment, it's not important. It's about memories. It's about your child having those memories, you know? So I would just be the smartest person and choose the high road, because you will regret later. And secondly, you'll have to do that more in your life, like with in-laws and so let it go. Put some frozen on. Let it go, let it go. I think that would be the best before you go there. Okay, hello everybody, welcome to my life. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha. I do this work nearly 30 years. Only on TikTok and YouTube I'm live on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. This is the only place where I do mini free readings. So first name and specific question. Keep the questions short. There are one card read. I'm going to do a few minis, and then I'll get to Veronica's reading, because Veronica donated me a train and sent me that question. If somebody else still wants a 5-minute read today, then please go to my bio. First and second options in my link trees are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal me, Medium Sasha is my name, minimum donation $10, €10, or you can gift the train. My pleasure, Sylvia. My pleasure, sweetie. Just keep smiling. You're amazing, and you know it. You'll be fine. And if nobody sees that, it's their loss. Start being more like that. It helps. It really helps. What you're putting out in the world is what you get back. And don't get miserable with them. They are miserable and they just want you to be miserable with them. So be happy, be kind, be just saying whatever you feel and don't care. So they can't get you. They have no power about you. It's about you being you, let them be them, and let you be you. And that's it. And just be coming from a place of kindness and warmth. Okay, mini reads. Let's see. Hi, Sasha. Like, for good to see you. Yeah, great, sweetie. I've updated my profile on the website where I met Charlie. Has he been it? And if so, does he feel about it? Please and thanks. Let's check. At this moment, I don't see him yet seeing that profile. I think it's gonna take a few, like 3 days, sweetie. My pleasure, sweetie. Is Massimo happy where is at? Let's check, sweetie. Yes, I do see that person being happy where they're at. Sarah, what is Wayne's intention in our situation? At this moment, he's just first figuring out how to save his own skin. Bassi, will Cassius reach out? I'm getting yes, just keep doing what you're doing. Sasha, what good things should I expect in Sweta's life in 26? That person will be able to control their life, to be like comfortable in their life, and to learn from the lessons of their past. So no worries about this person. Okay, somebody still wants a mini? Is someone coming in love? Tiara, let's check, sweetie. I'm seeing that people don't connect easily with you because you give this energy that you don't care. So maybe start flirting a bit if you want that. Tina, does my mom or dad have a message for me? Thank you for being my top 3 viewer. Your mom, your dad, both of them. I see them both together holding hands. And I feel the warmth between them. It's like they found themselves again. I don't think physically they were so like warmy dovey, but I do feel spiritually wise, and all the physical drama and pains and frustrations are like a coat that they took off and they found each other again. From your father, I'm seeing that you're going through some tricky times, but he's just saying, just put one foot in front of the other. Life will be good. Life is gonna be good, but you need to trust yourself. He's saying that you took some wrong corners, but you learned your lessons, and he sees you having a great life. Your mother, she's just like sending a lot of kisses and hugs. She just wants to hold you and say that everything's gonna be fine. They're seeing a lot of love coming into your life, but they're saying that you are sabotaging it yourself. But in the meantime, they're there for you. So light a candle for them when you need them. Really helps, Then they know that you need their attention. In fact, in my spirit, I care so much, I even have anxiety. Yes, sweetie, I do get that. But anxiety is just often the body not understanding what is happening. And we all have these ideas about anxiety, but mostly it's just missing information. Sasha, will Sveta commit with her present husband or move with another guy? And that's just my opinion. I'm not a doctor. I don't know what they're gonna do physically. They need to figure that out, and it's none of your business actually. Why you're asking that? It's that they will resolve it together. They are soulmates, is what I see, and they will find a way if they're connected, not if they're in an open relationship or not. It's none of your business how they do it. It's none of the business of anybody, as long they find a way and they're okay with that. And that's what they're going to find. And you're not here to be the judge. You're not God. You're not a creator. So why are you so wanting to have it your way? I don't get that, because your parents probably are then relaxed, but your sister putting those energies towards your sister makes her go crazy. And I get that. Who cares? Then have your cultural and be empathic to other people's cultural and beliefs. I mean, I have my beliefs, but I'm very empathic to other people's beliefs. As long as nobody annoys me with it, that's fine. We're free people. So there's no good, there's no bad. God loves everybody, even the souls that are lost. So who are you here to decide and to have an opinion and to grade? I think that's wrong. I think religion and cultural should be a total different picture, but I know it's not. And that's fine, but I'm not going to answer this question because I'm not a part of that. Thank you. I needed to hear that. Oh, my pleasure, sweetie. Yes, that's why I look close, because I have anxiety. I look like that. Yeah, I get that. But anxiety often is not knowing something. So I had a lot of that. So I got through that. But I really, when I got an anxiety or a panic attack, to wait a while and then to go back to that moment when you felt it coming. And just an advice, you do you, but there are signals already before you get a panic attack. And often you get a panic attack about something, but then 2 weeks later you don't get a panic attack about the same. So what just want to ask you is just to like revisit a panic attack you had in the past, and maybe look before you had it, like remember the signs, because then we start controlling the panic attack before it's becoming an attack. I knew I was going to see my ex. Yeah. So you're actually a very sensitive person. And a lot of people who have panic attacks and or have ADHD and DDA and all these kind of names and neurological sensitivities are often people who are very high sensitive, who did train that sixth sense muscle more than other people done. And often we did it to survive, because we were in a situation where we were young, in an unstable, dangerous situation. Because I know I will see him need to prepare and still had, but you don't need to hate yourself for that, because you're actually high sensitive, but you didn't learn how to deal with that, in my opinion. So you feel he's gonna come, you're gonna see him. Most people don't see that, don't know that. That information is there not to scare you, but to prepare you. So you knowing that and acknowledging that should be enough. You don't need to prepare yourself for them, because you knowing that makes the body at ease. So when you are confronted with that, you knew it would happen. Now you are using those signs as a task. But it's not a task, it's just an awareness. And so next time when you feel that, then just breathe and know you have two options. You can you can continue with the path of your day that you planned, and you will see that person, or you just choose not to go. Because this is the difference. When we were small, when we were kids, and we used that survival mechanism, the sixth sense, the muscle, we had no option because we were not free. But now you are a grown-up. You can do with your body whatever you want to do. Do you get it? And I think that the anxiety is when we don't control it and don't understand it. So it's not going to be gone tomorrow. It takes forever. But the first step is to start understanding. And when you feel that energy, to first tell yourself, I have options. Yes, there will be consequences, but I do have options because I'm a grown-up. You don't need to put yourself in that pain. It's just spirit telling you it's going to happen, so you will not be like bamboozled or overwhelmed. But now you feel like you have to go through with it. No, you don't. You're a free person. It choose not to see him. It will turn worse. I will avoid even going there. Yeah, but that's your choice. Then maybe that place is done. Maybe there's a better place for you. Because now you want to be right, but you don't want to be happy. And that's a difference as well. You want to be right or you want to be happy. And this is what your body is acting on. And that's where you're at this grieving session. So why put yourself through pain? Because I'm sure that if you're not confronted with it for a while, you will find your own energy back. And then from that energy, you don't care anymore. And then you can go back to that space because you don't care anymore. And you better connect and be in a situation where there's somebody and you don't care than that you get hurt because you're still giving them energy. They still have influence on you. You want to be free? Then just be happy. Why make it so complicated? My body's going to explode from all symptoms. Yes, I get that. It's very overwhelming. So then move yourself physically from that situation. You have that option. But if you don't, then just stay where you are. I don't care. It's just an idea. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my life. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha. I do this work nearly 30 years, only on TikTok and YouTube. I'm live on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sundays. This is the only place where I do mini free readings. I'm going to do Veronica's reading now. So, Veronica, are you in my life? Yes, I see you. If somebody else still wants a 5-minute dedicated reading with me today, then you have another 10 minutes to put yourself on my VIP list. Just go to my bio. First and second options in my link trees are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal me. Medium Shasha is my name. Minimum donation $10, €10. Or you can gift a train from my gallery gift. So somebody still wants a 5-minute dedicated reading for a small donation of $10, €10 when I'm live, then please donate. Okay, Veronica, let's get to your 5-minute read. Good afternoon, Shasha. It's so nice to see you today. The same, sweetie. So nice to meet with you. I hope you are doing great. Thank you for everything you always do for me. You too, sweetie. Thank you for all your support. I wanted to ask about V. My intentions is feeling blocked, and I'm just feeling drained and overwhelmed. How is he currently feeling about me and our connection? Okay, let's check, sweetie. So you didn't find the golden rule to communicate and have him in a part of your life that you can just like be balanced. So what I'm picking up on is this is the most important. What do you get out of this relationship at this moment, Veronica? That's the question you need to ask yourself. You don't need to tell me, but that's really the question. At this moment, you don't know anymore. So you don't know is how much I put in and how much I get out. So actually, this feeling comes from a part not of Vinny, but more about you. This is a thank you, Leonora, for the donation. This is about you. This is about you questioning, knowing this person more and more, knowing the challenges ahead, knowing the hard work you put in and all the spiraling and so on. It's like, so actually, it's a realization that you went into this connection to be saved. And finding out physically every day more and more that this person needs to be saved. So you wanted to be saved, but actually it's the way around. You will have to save him. And then the question is, do you have that energy for that? Are you able to do that? Are you able to create that? So the motivation is more about you. What do you want with this relationship? Because that's also the information that you want to share, or the information to get back to get this happy, bubbly feeling. So you want to be rescued, and somebody comes on this big white horse and marries you and have this beautiful house and take care of you and your daughter. But this is not the person that can do that for you. And you know that somewhere in your head, but the realization is kicking in. And then from when we started doing the readings, and we're already for a long while, and I told you always it's going to take a long time to meet him physically because you both have a lot of healing to do. And this is playing out. There's a lot of healing to be done. So the question now is motivation. You're not gaining motivation out of putting the effort in to connect with this person in the way that it is. So that's 2 ways to go about it at this moment, sweetie. Yeah, you can put an ultimatum and say, listen, I'm here serious and I'm looking for a real person to spend my life, and I need a physical connection before I know that this is what I need or not. So let's go to that step, or I'm out. So if you feel that what we build up it's important for you and you want to grow, then we need to go to that physical part. Or you just accept that this is what it is, and then you need to look yourself in the mirror and think like, what do I need? Feel like I need physical connection before I can decide to be honest. Yeah, and that's what I'm picking up as well, because the other part is just continuing, but I'm not seeing in the cards that continuing it's something that makes you happy, or you really want to like put your effort in that. So at this moment, he's happy because he's got everything he needs. The only thing that is making him sometimes upset is that you're not sharing enough information or are not entertaining him enough. But the way of entertainment is like, it's draining you. So where do you get your energy out of this connection at this moment? I'm getting nowhere. So doesn't make me happy, it's draining. Yeah. So what I'm picking up on is the only way to move forward in this relationship is by, yeah, putting an ultimatum in time that before 26 you want to see him physically, or before the end of January 26 you want to see him. I don't care which time frame, but you need to start taking a time and tell him, be honest. What is keeping you from being honest? That's what I'm getting. You can be honest. Thank you so much, Shasha. My pleasure, sweetie. Yeah, you need to really know that you need to move to the physical part before you can like move forward. All this chatting and singing around now, it's not giving you any energy anymore. It will not come from his position because he just wants more of this chatting. That will just drain you more. So this is the time to step up, Veronica, and speak out your truth and create an ultimatum. Cultivate courage. Courage isn't the absence of fear. There we go. It's the ability to move forward despite it. Oh my God. Take a picture of that because that's so spot on. Yes, you need the courage to make an ultimatum. Yeah, and be honest. That's really very important for you. That will make you happy. And that's what you deserve, sweetie. And that's also the investment you did in this relationship. It's like now hitting rock bottom. Make me happy. It's really, yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, it is. So, and you know that. It's in your inner voice, but you need courage for that. So you hope the spirit said, no, Veronica, he's gonna wake up and send you an address and you'll have coffee together. No, it doesn't work like that, sweetie. I'm sorry. But it's in your cards, so don't wait, just go for it. Okay, next on deck is Leonora. Leonora, thank you for your donation. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my life. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha. I do this work 30 years. Only on TikTok and YouTube. I'm live these days on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Fridays, and Sundays. This is the only place where I do mini free readings. So keep the questions very specific for free. But you need to tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like my live. So if you give me a lot of energy, for sure, I'll get to your question. Or you can have a 5-minute dedicated reading with me, as I just did for Veronica. And I'm going to do for Leonora for a small donation of $10, €10 when I'm live, minimum. So just go to my bio. That's my picture on TikTok. First and second options in my link trees are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal me, Medium Sasha is my name, minimum donation $10, €10. Or you can gift a train and then I'll add you physically to my list. Nora, just stay here. I'm going to do a few minutes and then I'll get to your reading. Thank you, my dearest friend. Thank you, Michelle. Is there a message for me today? Some guidance? Yes, of course, sweetie. Okay, you're waiting for some message or some insight to like find your balance. Don't do that. You need to not wait for nothing. You find your balance and whatever hits you, you will be able to endure that on your balance. You create your balance how you need it to be and not what other people or whatever will come. What did Dee think of our chat at lunch? She gives me weird vibes. Number one, Didi, Mimi, 8 of Cups. Oh, this person is emotionally just not really like present in that lunch. It's like their mind is somewhere else. I feel a male energy. Sumita, my upcoming days at work. Be very specific in your communication and everything will be fine. A second, the feeling, Sasha, thank you for all you do for us. Thank you, sweetie, for being here and liking my life. Miss Sasha, is someone interested in me in love? Blue Eye Girl. At this moment, I don't see that. So you need to go to another river. Do you? Because there is enough fish to go around. Do you think Charlie and I could build our connection? Be happy is that naive. I can't tell you what to do or not to do, but what I'm picking up on is this moment that Spirit is telling you something, that you need to concentrate on your life without him while you don't communicate with him. So when he comes back in the picture, you have like two lives to see, with him or without him. Now you just are all the time busy with him, even he doesn't communicate with you. So you're still building this half life. So what is life without him and what is life with him? That's actually the idea. And then you can make a good decision. Shasha, we need to celebrate you before the year end. Ah, you're so kind. Sumita, anything for me in love? Not seeing that, Sumita. It's like you're still hanging on to a love that is over. So there's no room for new love. Thank you, Veronica, for the train. You're after Leonora. Okay, Leonora, where are you, sweetie? You're next on deck. I'm going to do your 5-minute read. If somebody else still wants a 5-minute read today for a small donation of $10, €10 when I'm live, then please go to my bio. First and second options in my link trees are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal me, Medium Shasha is my name, minimum donation $10, €10, or you can gift a train from my gallery gift and I'll add you physically to my list. Leonora, I want to, okay, let's start your 5 minutes. Thank you for joining. I want to ask the same question I asked the other day because I didn't get a clear understanding. Well, I will be 35 in a month, and there is nothing more important to me right now than meeting a good man and starting a family right now. Will this happen soon? What I'm picking up is no. The problem at this moment is you are without thinking or without knowing, not getting to that space. Being in a committed relationship after all these years and all these tries and all these different people that didn't work out, you choose the same versions over and over again, and you are showing the world a version of yourself over and over again. So if you look back to whatever happened and start really like learn from that, instead of just ignoring it and moving on and blaming everybody except yourself, that I get, because it's really difficult to be that. But if you're at really the point that you want to find a real person, the problem is you are not really being honest with yourself. So it's like your whole life you're checking boxes. It's like your whole life you're making people proud. But who are you? So the problem at this moment is that if you want to find true love and commit to it and want somebody back in that position, it's like you're not living your true life. So you're not crossing borders. So something happened, I don't know when, but somewhere here, the end of 25, that you went back to a version of yourself that isn't you 100%. So it's time to be you again. It's like when even you speak, it's not, it's like a version, or you want to be somebody, or you're admiring somebody, so you're copying somebody. So I'm missing authenticity of yourself. And if you're looking and talking about real love, then you need to be 100% you, because you need this person to choose you every day, because you can't stick them to yourself and keep them hostage. They all have free will, and you don't want to be in a relationship where there's no happiness and people are really choosing each other, even life is like really tough. So the problem at this moment that you can't find that love, and if it's your highest priority, you need to start being more you. So I don't know why you start putting a mask on. I don't know why you start questioning or acting differently than your heart is saying. So you're going through life with your head, not with your heart. You are much more, you're less plastic. You're more an intuitive person. You give value to the basic things of life, but when you speak and how you dress and how you talk to the world, you show a total different character. So these are just some examples, and it doesn't matter if what you wear or whatever, but it's just the energy doesn't match. So the problem now is that choices you make and things you do are led by opinions of others. Also, you have this checkbox, like that person needs to check these boxes because I'm already 35 and I need to. It doesn't work like that. And 35 is very young still, so I don't know where the panic is. But if it's your most important thing in life, then you need to give it your most attention to. And attracting the right person, you attract them with yourself. You can't blame anybody but yourself. So then you need to prepare yourself, because if you keep doing what you're doing, then you'll be 45 and nothing changed. So the problem at this moment, that you didn't find your true love, that was in your cards, but you didn't cross paths, is that you derailed from your life path. I don't know what happened. That's not a question. I only have 5 minutes. But the thing is, you need to find your true self again. You need to portray that, because people who are for you, they can only notice you first with your eyes, your smell, your nose, your touch, your teeth. You need to be at the same space. So you're not living your life. You're not authentically living your life. You're not authentically being you. You're trying to blend in or to be something. I don't know. Maybe pressure. Maybe you just like gave up. I don't know. But it's in your cards, this person. But you just need to find yourself. So you need to see it as a motivation to stop overthinking things and just start feeling who you are, and whatever comes across, date them and give them the possibility to show them, because everybody can talk, but to show who they really are. And from there you can grow. The only thing that changed about me is depression. I am not myself anymore. Got that? So you need to work on that. That's a big thing. Yeah. Because when you're depressed, you see the glass half empty instead of half full. It gives a different energy. It gives a different. So work on that. Make that your highest priority to fix that. Because no man's gonna fix you. You don't want a man to fix you, because that's a horrible relationship. So fix yourself. And while you're fixing, maybe you'll find somebody that maybe has the same battles, so you can help each other. I don't know. That's all okay. But don't find somebody to fix you, because that's no happiness. And maybe that's something you want now, but that's not going to happen. And that derailed you. You need to be busy with your highest priority, and that's your health and your emotional happiness. And that's really serious business, I know, sweetie. And that should be every day your highest priority, to make yourself as happy as possible, whatever things you need to do, changes in your life, space you need to do, trips you need to make, whatever. You need to choose happiness, and you need to put everything and anything in that. And while you're doing that, and choices and places you will be, you can find again a partner that maybe has a past with that or whatever, or can help you out and then grow together, but doesn't fix you. You can't be fixed. You need to find somebody that helps you, motivate you to fix it every day. That's something else. But then you need to get to that mindset first. And you need to be able to take that serious, because this is not a joke. This is serious. And it's like in your surrounding, people don't take you serious. And that's what I'm saying. The cards are very serious. You are depressed, maybe because you're playing a person for all these years that you aren't. So figure out who you are. You know, you're 35. If you don't go and figure it out now, when you will have the time? When you have kids? You don't have time when you have kids. And I see them in your cards, but not how you move forward now. So you need to take this problem very serious. And everybody who thinks different about it, they don't love you. They don't care about you. And you need to wake up and do whatever you need to do. And be with people that support you. And if nobody supports you, then you better be on your own on this quest. And do whatever you need to do physically to figure out what brings you happiness. Because you're living a life that on paper should bring you happiness, but in reality it doesn't. And you're an emotional person and a spiritual person. You can't fake it. You can fake it for a while, but after a while, it's just going to hit you in the face like a bus, and it did now. And you don't find forever after love when you're faking it. So this should be your highest priority, and love will follow. And kids will follow. But you need to start making it really your highest priority, 100%. And start following your gut to get better. and not your brain and not what other people think. And you don't need to hold yourself bigger or be more important if you don't feel that. You know, this is an illness. So you can get cured, in my opinion, but nobody sees it because it's not like you broke your arm and there's a cast around it. So a lot of people will not get it. But who cares? This is also the time to know your real people and your fake people. So just go for you and you'll find happiness and kids and everything. But now it's the wake-up call to choose you. So I wish you all the best, sweetie, and a lot of clarity and a lot of power to finally choose you. Soften the armor. What once protected you may now be holding you back. Let your heart breathe without defense. See? Just be honest. If you want to cry, you cry. If you don't want to cry, you don't cry. If you want to scream, you scream. You know, if you want somebody for life, they will have to want you in all those facets. We can't fake it. It's just impossible. Killing, go outside. Yeah, it is. It is. Amen. Speak your mind. It's not easy in the beginning, but you really can. Yes. And manifest, feel it, so can some of the physical. Yeah, it is, Shirley. I totally agree, Sophia and Shirley. You need to make yourself the highest priority once you hit this illness, because otherwise this illness will just stay around forever. And you don't need that. You're better than that. And you created that by doing your utmost. And that's the problem. Most people get hit with depression, not because they're doing a wrong thing. It's because they try to please everybody and choose the middle way and put their own needs always on pause. It's really sad. It's really sad. So choose you, sweetie. Just give yourself like 2 months fully attention. Do only things you love and like. Feel your gut. And in that road, you'll find somebody. But I feel you need to travel. You need to get out of these day-to-day routines, because you need to, other people need to, like, you need to spend time with people who don't know you, so you'll see how you really are in the world. Because maybe the surrounding thinks you are depressed because you're just becoming more you. That's also possible, that people talk you into a depression because you just can't stick playing the game anymore. So you start being authentic and people don't like change. And they're like, you're weird. You're so sensitive. You never were like that, blah, blah. And then you start questioning yourself and then you think you're depressed. I don't know that. I'm not a doctor, but best is to get out of that space for a while. So if you can afford, like, go on a retreat or take a break or take a world trip, just get out. Get out what people think and surround you with people who don't know you, because they will give you the right information, who you really are. And maybe you're transforming into the better version that you are. And you're sad maybe because nobody's having your back, and you had the back from everybody all your life. Could be also it. I don't know. But figure that out. Take a 2 months pause and figure that out. Okay, that's my opinion. But you do you, sweetie. You do you. Okay, next, I'm going to do a few minis, and then I'll have Veronica, and then I have Shirley. Somebody else still wants a 5-minute read today with me on TikTok and YouTube when I'm live, for a small donation of $10, €10 when I'm live. Then get yourself to my VIP list. Just go to my bio, first and second option in my link tree on TikTok. That's my picture. Platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal me, Medium Shasha is my name. Minimum donation $10, €10, or you can gift a train from my gallery gift. Miss Aquarius, how are you? I'm doing great. May I have a sneak peek for the first quarter of 26? Is their year been very brutal? Yes, your year was very brutal. 5 of Wands. I'm seeing that the sneak peek of the first part of 26 will not be brutal, but will be like resolving what the brutal broke, start building again. So it's going to still be a tough year for you, the first part. I do see that it's going to change in the second part of 26. So just hang in, put one foot in front of the other. I see an enormous twist in your life of happiness and well-being and being balanced and feeling where you need to be around April, sweetie. Mimi, any advice for this week? Of course, sweetie. Thank you for being my top 2 viewer. My pleasure, Nora. Just keep breathing, okay? And keep choosing you. You'll be fine. I'm seeing that your life is like too hectic and you're pulling yourself back, Dukes, Mimi. It's time to join the game. Just have your boundaries up and tell people to keep them and mingle. It's like you're too much on your own and your body needs connection, you know? Can you check why Brian sees my social? Get inspired what you're doing, just interest. Jivan, for what purpose did God brings me to this life place? I don't know, sweetie, I'm not a creator. I'm getting the card and I'll just explain what the card says. A new beginning. Hope it helps. Oh, the creator is full of riddles. So Jan, Sasha, which profession will give me internal satisfaction? I am still confused of my path. Sweetie, I don't know that. These are questions you can't ask Spirit. These are the things that you need to decide. I'm seeing that what is missing with all your careers is the caring factor. You're doing a lot of things, but you don't like really are connected with people's welfare. And that's something that is quite important for you, that you do it for something, for somebody. So the social aspect is missing. Will H receive her karma? Love Marie. Oh my God, you're quite spicy today. I'm getting yes. Nightmares. Okay, I'm going to go to Veronica. Veronica, where are you, sweetie? Let me know where you're at. You're next on deck. Marina, thank you for being my top 2 viewer. I'm getting, they will reach out, but it will take some time. So just be patient. There she is. We're going to the 5-minute read of Veronica. I'll be back for minis after that. Then I have Shirley. Somebody else still today wants a 5-minute read with me. Then please get yourself on my VIP list. Just go to my bio. My pleasure, Marina. First and second options in my link trees are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal me. Medium Shasha is my name. Minimum donation $10 and euros. Or you can gift a train from my gallery gift, and then I'll ask you. I'll put you physically on my list. This is the last option to still have a 5-minute read with me, because if nobody donates, when I'm done with Shirley, we'll go to the collective and I'll do oracle card reads, and then I'll see you all tomorrow at 1 o'clock p.m. GMT time. So if somebody still wants something, then please tap my screen, follow me, subscribe, like my live, get yourself on my VIP list and ask minis. Okay, Veronica, let's start doing your 5 minutes. Hi, Sasha. Thank you so much for all beautiful guidance you give me from Spirit. Oh, you're so kind, sweetie. You're amazing. I love reading for you. Your energy is so nice. I'm strongly missing my mom today. Her personality was always so bubbly and happy. Even though she struggled, I know you can feel that too. Always keeping everything laughing and had a carefree attitude towards life. Even though I often felt misunderstood by her. I am missing her light in my life. Oh, I'm so sorry, sweetie. I don't see or feel that light anymore for anyone. I was wondering if it is possible to hear a message from my mom, anything she wants to say to me. Yes, of course, sweetie. Let's take some other oracle cards, because she's showing me the green deck. The gray deck. Okay, well, we'll continue with the green deck after that. Okay, let's start. Okay. Okay, your mother first wants to explain something to you. My pleasure, sweetie. Your mother says that you are her DNA. You are the same. Of course, you have a part of your dad, but she says you are most like her. And she says you have everything and anything in your arsenal or backpack, body, mind, soul, and vibration and sixth sense to do whatever you want. The problem is you don't want to see it. Yes, she was being positive, and maybe you think that's not correct, but that's a choice. You choose to do it differently, but is that correct? So the question at this moment is, you both are the same person, but you both go about it a different way. You choose not to see the thick sense possibilities and to live and 100% believe in that, and to like focus on things that are horrible and bad. And she was the opposite. She believed only in give and take, in love and attraction, in seeing everything as a learning curve, and not seeing her as a bad person, but that she made a mistake. And you always see yourself as a bad person. So you're like black and white. That's what she means. So that's why you don't feel the bubble anymore. Because when she left, you could feel that too, but she tried all your life to get you to see that space, but you didn't like it. You were like your dad. You chose to avoid it. You chose to stress. You chose to make problems. You chose to do the right things. You wanted to be like everybody and not stick out. I mean, she always tried. Yeah. So, and she loved you so much that she let you do whatever you did. That's why you probably didn't always have a great relationship. But that was about you, because whatever problem you had or whatever situation, she was always there because she forgave, because she sat in the light. So what she's telling me now that I need to tell you, it's about you now knowing that you have the strength to keep continuing or to change. And that's just a choice, in her opinion. Is it easy to live your life with those genes or her life? No, they're both a struggle. But can you understand how big struggle she had to always see the good, to always want to be accountable, to always want to be better, but to see already what she achieved, to not need pompons and people and friends to celebrate her, even her daughter, because she didn't. She celebrated herself. And that made her special, because a lot of people die and nobody talks about it. But she will be remembered for a long time because she did always cross passes a lot of lives, and she was always special. So you want to be normal, that everybody forgets you, and she was totally the opposite, with really concentrating on self-love, but didn't get it from her surroundings, but she's remembered. So what do you want? That's just her question. Yes, she didn't need any of that. She celebrated herself. So yeah, so at the end of the road that you have now with her, she's passed, you still in the middle of everything. What do you want? There's no good and there's no bad. But one thing is important. You miss her bubbly self. So this is a message that maybe you need to explore that side of you a little bit more. And you decide how much more you explore that. She went like 100% into that. But that's her right, no? And you didn't like support her. So that's probably not something you were open for that. But now in time, if you're open to explore her side, she'll come back, visit you in your dreams. But at this moment, you're exploring your dad's side. And she doesn't feel like she does want to annoy you or meddle with that, because she always had a lot of respect for you and she loves you like crazy. To take a distance, because this is real love. To be in somebody's face and to change them and to manipulate them, that's being hooked on somebody. That's not love. She loved you so much that she could love herself and be herself and love you on a distance or close, whatever you wanted, because she knew you wanted to be loved like that. So that's the answer. That's the answer. That's the answer, sweetie. So let's pull an oracle card. The first step before you choose what to do is clear negative energy. Negative energy keeps you stuck. Clear it and create space for the positive flow of life. So take some smudge, start smudging your house, smudging your phone, smudging your clothes, smudging your kids, smudging your pets. With Santa Paulo, please. Not with, it's too violent. Yes, you're refining and for change and baby steps, sweetie. Rome was not built in one day. Baby steps. Yeah. Yes, Santa Paolo. That's what I'm getting. Use that. Sage your house with that. Thank you, Fairy. Okay, let's go to Shirley. Shirley, where are you, sweetie? Shirley donated me a cup of coffee. I'm looking for Shirley. Shirley, my sweetie, where are you? Yes, Veronica, be kinder with yourself. Be more authentically you. Be okay with making mistakes. Oh, you wearing pearl earrings. Yes, I also have pearl earrings. I love the energy. I have a pearl ring somewhere as well. I love that energy. Pearls is such a soft female energy. I love them. Yeah, it's also my stone. Together with sapphire. I love sapphires as well. To hear this message. Yes, of course. Like call a cat. My pleasure, Veronica. My pleasure. I'm looking for Veronica. No, Shirley. Veronica, I did. I'm sorry, Veronica. You're still in my energy with your mother. I'm looking for Shirley. Your mother has such beautiful energy, Veronica. Should be proud being her mother, her offspring. Shirley, where are you, sweetie? Are you in the live? I don't know. Okay, if Shirley's not in the live, then I'll do the collective first. Yes, there you are. Oh, great. Yes, there is our Shirley. I'm gonna do no problem. Oh, I'll read it, and if you need to like change it, then please let me know. Your 5 minutes starts. Okay, things are finally starting to feel balanced in my life. Oh, that's good news, Shirley. I'm happy for you. I'm still fasting through, so I hope good change will start showing once I'm done. Yes, of course. Peace and love. Okay, got you. T sent me more money during the weekend, and it's like we are starting to find peace and love and with each other. Can I have a general and love reading? Yes, of course. Peace and love. Yeah, got it. Let's see what is going on between you both. Okay. What is going on between you both? Okay. I'm so sorry, Shirley, but I'm not seeing really like very happy cards. I don't know why. Maybe because you're going through a lot both at this moment. Yeah, but I'm first connecting on your connection. At this moment, what I'm seeing is that the first part of your healing has to do with like emptying your heart of pain and suffer. It's like whatever healing you did in the past, it didn't take out or wiped out all the dark spots in your heart. And what I always imagine is like you have a heart and that's in a sack and there's water in that. But when we get stressed or when we get heartbroken or whatever, we start using the sack as a protection for our heart. So it becomes like strong, like instead of soft and going around. And of course, in that sack, there's a lot of water. So if it gets like more strong, it like gives more pressure via the water to the heart. So what I'm seeing, what you're going through with this fasting, and I'm not a doctor, but just energetic wise, is that you finally are like letting go the stress around your heart. And that's really important because the stress around your heart is a decision that you make. But at this moment, you don't control that. It's more like which news hits you. It's just like an automatic, like a metal shield stepping up. Yeah. So it's very important to be very mindful about these two energies. You in protectionist, so it's like you always arm your heart before you go out, before you take a call, before you face a challenge. And to do that on long term is not very healthy. So relaxing that now should really make you aware that that's where you need to be, and like really make a picture with your heart how it feels. And even when you go back to your day-to-day routine, to keep that energy soft and light. um this moment I'm seeing that what makes you realize after the fast is that you did build up a lot of things yet. Not everything is where you should want it to be, or where it should be, and tea is a part of that. But you were so busy about being there, or having those seeds in a different like growing cycle than they are, but you forgot to acknowledge that they are there. So what I'm picking up is that, one, the most important is the release of the stress of the heart with all the heart pains and traumas. So this is really a big thing. Secondly, to be more aware when you're putting that armor on and not, and to try to be always in the here and now with a vulnerable heart. Because when you want to feel, then you feel, and to feel great is to feel bad. I mean, it's all connective, and going through with an armor, you never really feel like life. And then it's difficult as a spiritual person to live intuitively if we don't feel like real. Yes, I can feel it. It's not an easy thing, but I can feel it's happening. Yeah. And that's the biggest breakthrough, because that will help you to figure out if somebody's real to you or somebody's phony, because that's always the problem. And that's why you're so sensitive on people taking advantage of you. It's because you can't feel it, because you're protecting yourself, because you're scared of feeling something bad, because you felt a lot bad. But at this time and this age and this life experiences, nobody can really like get you off anymore. Yes, then you are a day or two sad, but it will blow over. It's not gonna like bowl like a bowling ball, be a strike and that you're totally, it's not gonna happen. So it's time now to heal that part and to go more mindfulness through life by taking that armor down. So good luck. Good luck, sweetie. The card that I'm picking is release toxic attachments. Toxic ties drain your energy. Cut the cords and reclaim your freedom. So, hey, the card is speaking for itself, I think. That's also what went through your reading. So good luck, sweetie. Aren't bad cards. Those are good. Yes, but I wish you were done with the healing. You're so busy with it. It's all still bad things sticking on you. And that's not what you want. You want to like detox and have like, it needs to be, you want to be freed. It's like there's always these stickers on you that are sticked by something in the past, but still has like, you didn't get them off yet, and you're still like navigating life with those stickers. And it's such a long road. It's such a long process for you. Even our connection this weekend, I felt so like my guard is coming down. Yeah. And you deserve this kind of life. For people, it's normal, but for you, it's like special, and it shouldn't be. You didn't do anything wrong. You didn't hurt anybody, but it happened, and you let that happen. Okay, I get that, but yeah. So I wished it was just like, okay, some darkness, some toxicity. Okay, now we're gonna rebalance our energy, but it's still hard work. It's still hard work, though. Because it's deep. It's deep. It's so deep. Like gelled to your chakras and organs. Those generation curses and breakthrough. Yeah, I put my questions in for Minnie, if you can. Yes, of course. I feel different from my soul. Yeah, I get that. It's like you're too. But minis are at random, no guarantee, a fairy, so stop hammering. If you want a 5-minute read, then just donate. They're just a minimum of $10, €10 when I'm live. So I don't understand what the problem is, but never mind. That's my opinion. Okay, nobody donated, so let's go to the collective reading and then do some oracle cards after that. And then I'll see you all tomorrow. Somebody still wants a 5-minute read with me today, then please donate. I can still do your reading if you want to. Just go to my bio. First and second options in my link trees are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal me, medium such as my name, minimum donation $10, €10, or you can gift a train from my soul. Yeah, and then you feel like you're you feel like you're not like being 100% you, authentically you. I get that. Okay, I'm gonna go to the collective reading, okay? Let's see. Today, Spirits has a message for us, and that's about that we need to really see what physical life we are leading. It's easy to live in the past or to live in the future, but we need to now really acknowledge what physical life are we living. It's easy, for example, that we are not taking care of ourselves every day by choosing fast food or choosing not to go to the gym or choosing the easy way or choosing to take the car instead of walking or not going out and see the sun or whatever. And we think that it doesn't matter because in the future we will blah blah blah, blah and we will blah blah blah. But the problem is the future isn't here. So the most important, if you want to achieve to be in the future, you need to start acknowledging what is happening now. And it's about the physical stuff. Are you messy? Are you taking care physically of your body? Are you feeding correctly? Are you sleeping correctly? Are you spending time with people that need you? Are you emotionally vulnerable? Are you? So when people always are not giving them all in the now and taking care physically of themselves in the now, because the excuse is, but in the future, that future will stay future and the now will stay now. Only physically we will degrade because the body needs a lot of care. And when we get older, we are our own mother and father, so we need to take care of that body. And it takes more and more time when we get older. So if you want your future, you start with acknowledging physically what you're doing now, and you try to make the best with what you have, and then your future will come. So that's the message for us today. So I hope it helps, sweeties. Acknowledging physically the things we have today. That's often difficult because we rather live. We don't want to acknowledge what we're having. We want to dream what we want to have or what is possible. Yeah, thank you, Shirley. Thank you, Sylvia. Okay, nobody donated, so let's do some oracle cards. If somebody wants an oracle card, just put your name. I choose them at random. Try to read everybody, but I choose them at random. So just put your name, and then I'll. Okay. Yes, you can go to donate. Yes, of course. I'm doing oracle cards now. I wait for your donation. No problem. No problem, Shirley. Just donate. I'll do your reading after the oracle cards. No problem. I have nowhere to go today. Suzanne. Let's go to Suzanne. Suzanne wants an oracle card. Suzanne. Accept past choices. Accept your decisions, however imperfect they brought you to where you are now. Let them go and move forward. So that's what I've got for you, sweetie. Thank you. Then let's go. Sanella. Daniela, reap what you sow. The energy you put out will return to you. Choose wisely as you will reap what you sow. Oh, that's a nice one. Then we have Maria. Maria. Understand karmic returns. What you send out into the universe comes back. Be mindful of your energy. Oh, that's a nice one, Maria. Then we have... Veronica, you're so kind. You want the oracle card, Veronica? Let's see. Align with your highest past. The most you're aligned with your soul's truth, the less resistance you'll face. Flow with purpose, not pressure. Oh my God, Veronica, this is really one card for you. Thank you, Jess. Thank you so much. You want an oracle card? Let's pull an oracle card for Jess because she sent me $5. Thank you so much, sweetie. Recognize relational wounds. Not every scare came from cruelty. Some came from absence, silence, or unmet needs. Name what hurts you. Jess, this is for you, and thank you for the tip. Thank you so much. Fairy, let's check Fairy. Yes, I love that too for you, Veronica. Honor the contract. Some lessons were written before you arrived. Facing them now completes the soul agreement. Oh my God, that's a deep one. Fairy, that's a deep one. I can't miss a question because mini reads are for free. Aisha, grief number 5, oracle card. Understand karmic returns. What you send out into the universe comes back. Be mindful of your energy. That's your card. Thank you for the roses. I love roses. Really. Oh my God. Somebody else that wants an oracle card? Yeah. I mean, after a while. Yes, of course. La Marie. La Marie, you want an oracle card? Yes, I did your oracle card already, sweetie. La Marie, change your fate. Your story isn't fixed. It's unfolding with every choice you make. Claim your power and write a new ending. Oh my God, that's a nice one as well. That's a nice one as well. That one is for La Marie. Somebody else who wants an oracle card? Somebody else wants an oracle card? I'm waiting for Shirley because Shirley will still donate for a 5-minute read. Somebody else who wants a 5-minute read, then please put yourself in. No, I'm not answering questions anymore. Then you better be early. Tomorrow I'll be back live. I'm live on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Fridays, and Sunday. I'm doing a lot of minis. What do I get in return? Questions for more minis. I mean, it's ridiculous. But never mind. We're doing it out of love. We're doing oracle cards now and live 5-minute read. So if you want a question to be answered, La Marie, then you need to donate like everybody else. Just go to my bio. There's just very small donation when I'm live, $10, €10 minimum. So if somebody still wants a 5-minute read, yes, very deep, Jess? I thought so too. Very deep. You're so kind, Jess. Thank you so much. Clara, of course, I'm doing oracles. Everybody who wants an oracle card, please put your first name in the comment box. Release toxic attachments, Clara. Oh, that's one for you. Toxic ties drain your energy. Cut the cord and reclaim your freedom. I mean, Clara, you need to start taking the knife and start slaying the dragons. Somebody else who wants an oracle card? If you want a 5-minute read with me today, that's possible. Just go to my bio. First and second options in my link trees are platforms to donate. It's a minimum of $10, €10 when I'm live, so it's really cheap. You can go to my bio. That's my picture. Or you can go to PayPal me, Medium Shasha is my name, minimum donation $10, 10 euros. Or you can gift a train from my gallery gift. And if you want an oracle card, then just put your first name. Mia, let's pull an oracle card. Mia, face control issues. Trying to control others only limits your own freedom. Let go of the need for control and trust in the flow. That's a nice one, Mia. That's a nice one for you today. This is your oracle. Lucien, let's check. Lucien, heal emotional trauma. You survived what hurt you. Now let the pain become the seed of wisdom. Oh my God. Strength and spiritual growth. Lucien, this one is for you for today. Tiara. Bye, Sylvia. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Tiara, honor your growth. Growth is a journey, not a destination. Honor where you are right now and celebrate your progress. My pleasure, sweetie. Somebody else that wants an oracle card for today? And Shirley, did you donate? I don't see that yet, so I hope something's going well. Yes, it's beautiful, huh? So be aware of that. Such a nice deck. They always have beautiful messages. But yeah, it's always work. Can't they just say, you're doing great today. Spirit will give you everything you wish today. Just be happy. But no, these cards are not in the deck. It's always, you have to do this, you have to do that. But that's life, you know. Every day we work on ourselves to get closer to what we feel we deserve. And we create our own life because we are creators. So never let somebody tell you different. If you're not happy where you're now, then create something else. That's a possibility. And yes, it's not easy how older we become because we created a world and we created this and we have people and problems. But still, you know the old Tetris game with the little blocks that you can turn? You can take all the things you created and start turning them around to make a new something that works for you. So never give up, people. Never give up. And don't let the past show or think or make or lead you to the future, because you can always create somebody new. That's your birthright. Yes, that's really your birthright. To create every day another version of yourself. Because the funny part is, even if you're not happy where you are now, or people not treating you correct or whatever, they just know a version of you. Nobody knows you as you know yourself, because nobody spends so much time with you than you. So most people that dare to say something about you, they don't really know you. They just know a version of you. So that's why the question is, why do you let people decide your future, or, you know, take their opinions so serious, or let them grade you? Because they just know a version of you. And you know, we're never 100%. Sometimes we go through shit, or we're unhappy, or we're happy, or whatever, but that's just a version of ourselves. So how can they tell us what to do or not to do if they don't know the whole us? So the only person that really knows is yourself. So a good friend, yes, I got it, Shirley. A good friend of you, or a good person that really loves you, will always say, I can't tell you what to do, but let's talk about it. Or I can maybe share some things I know so you can make a better decision. So any person in your life at this moment that is forcing you to take a decision for their own best will, these are not people that love you, okay? So be aware of that. Be aware of that. You make your own decisions. And if you love somebody and they make a decision that it doesn't make you happy, you still love them for that, because you know that they made that decision and it creates happiness for them. And that's real love. And all this nagging and thinking and want to change people, that's just obsession. That's not love. Yes, it's like when you are a mother and you give birth, your baby says goodbye. So it's your task to be a mother, to make them and to learn them stuff, to be resilient, so that one day they will be able to take care of them. If you're a mother making them uncertain, to keep them and to stick them, and that they need you all your life, you're not a good mother. You don't love them. You're obsessed about them, and you want to keep them. Loving is letting go and wanting to be chosen, because that's love. I just want to hug a person, but I can't because he chose someone else. Yes, but that's okay. That's obsession. So you're obsessed by that person. So start using the words correct. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. But that's not love. You never know. You never experience love. You experience obsession, and that's the closest to love, and you think that's love. Yeah. But now it's time to say goodbye to obsession, because it's tiring, draining. You're going nowhere. This person is leaving you anywhere. You spend a lot of time in that. You'll never get that back. So it's frustrating. So you better start now loving. If you want love, start experiencing love, because it's much more happy, much more good, much more love is amazing. This is an energy that when you feel that, it's just like wow. And obsession comes close to it, but that's not love. So a lot of people never loved. They were obsessed. And that's the difference. And that's not bad. You start somewhere. Yeah. And you don't want to be busy every day being uncertain that that person is choosing you. You know, choosing you from free will and him choosing you from free will every day, is that not the most best compliment that there is? Not that they're choosing you because they have to. And that's obsession. He freed you by choosing somebody else, because he wouldn't want to choose you every day. And he didn't want to hurt you. And that's painful. I get it, because it's easy to talk about it, but it's very painful to go through that. And I totally get it. But it's such an important learning curve in our life to see that. And so know that. Sweetie, I'm only doing oracle cards now and 5-minute reads. I'm not doing questions. Tomorrow at 1 p.m. GMT time, I'll do questions again. Free. If you want a 5-minute read, sweetie, no problem. Just get yourself on my VIP list. It's a small donation of $10, €10. It's really cheap. You can go to my bio, first and second option in my link tree, or you can go to PayPal me. Medium Shasha is my name, minimum $10, €10. Or you can gift a train here from my gallery gift. And then I'll do a 5-minute read for you. Yes, it destroyed you because you thought it was love. So he didn't destroy you. You didn't have the information, and you thought, and you start dreaming, and you moved ahead. And this person was not showing you signs to move ahead. So you were living the future. You were not living now. And that's the problem. When we think we're in love, we just assume the other person goes the same way. And when they're not giving us the right answers, and they give us a lot of gaps, and that person did that, what I feel like, then you start filling in the gaps in your dreamy world, and then you keep moving, and that person isn't. So who's the crazy person here? And in a positive way, not in a negative way, because I love you and I don't want you to make the same mistakes again. So one big lesson is, this was obsession. And you don't listen to people's words. You look to their deeds. What are they doing for me? And that needs to be equal in what you're putting into that. Then you will never be in this situation again. He wanted. Yes, and that's okay. And if you love a person, you're okay with that. It's like when you have a kid, or you have a brother, or you have a mother. You love them. You don't agree with their choices every day, but you're okay with that because you love them. That's the difference between obsession and love. Yes, and now you can close that chapter and you can manifest real love. And you'll see real love. That's so much more adult love. It's so little work. It's getting so much rewarding for whatever you do. And that's what you need to manifest, because that's what you deserve, because you're the most beautiful person in this world. And you have a beautiful heart and you have a lot to give, but you need to give it to the right people. You can't, just because you have a lot to give it to somebody that doesn't want it. And he can't ever be with you, your ex, because he's hurt and has trauma, and your true love is painful for him, and he chooses not what you hoped to heal. He chooses to run away from it. So that's why he chose somebody else that isn't so kind and so warm in a loving way to protect. So they choose not to heal and grow. They choose to be okay with less, but not to deal with pain. So who's the real warrior here? And that's going to be the father of your kids, and that's going to be the person that you will have to rely on financially and physically all your life. This person is not worth you. He's a coward. You saw his actions. So that's why this is not your person. You need a person that chooses you every day, whatever mood you are, or whatever situation you have, or whatever physical or emotional problem you're facing. You need that kind of person. I gave so much. I never believed this will happen. I hope he will come things right. No, he won't, because they didn't achieve. You gave, but they didn't take it. It's on the table. The wind blew it away. So they have a different view, girl. Do you get it? So let it be. You just need to stop giving, over giving, so things are flying away and you think they have it, because they will not acknowledge it, because they didn't take it, because they didn't want it. So you need to let it go. You just give what people need, and that's it. And if you want to give more, then, and that person doesn't want more, then that's not your person. Yes. Yes, that happens. So that's why after a while you speak two different languages. You go through things different. You see the situation differently. You just never can find the baseline. Yes, for sure, Veronica. I totally agree. I didn't want because he wants someone else. He didn't want that because he doesn't want that. It's his choice, no? And the other person doesn't overfeed him. It's like a bird. Like a goose. When you eat goose liver, I don't because I'm vegan, but whatever. They overfeed goose to have a good liver to make a delicatessen, goose liver. But that goose is not happy. But you can also have a goose that you don't feed that dies from hunger. That goose is not happy. The most happy goose is the goose that has a normal appetite, and for every goose it will be different, because every goose walks or swims or is in a cold country, and that they can choose how much food they want. So stop overfeeding people with love. Just acknowledge how much love they want. And the person that is your person is the person that you can freely give love because they want so. They are in the same level. Everybody's different. You didn't understand what I gave, still doesn't. Then you just stay where you are, girl. And then you'll get the same past as your future. That's up to you. I'm just telling you how to get out of this negative spiral. But if you want to stay comfortably in it, then please do so. Hey, I'm not here to change you, girl. No. But I'll support you anyway, because I love you and I care about people. But it's just a way to look at it and to understand how humans work. You have this fixed idea how it works, and that's why you don't get your answers. And then you hope that this person will come knocking on your door and give you your answer. But that person doesn't know the answer because that person is different. And that's so important. Stop thinking that everybody's thinking like you, because it isn't like that. And once you start seeing that, you start getting empathy for the world. You don't need so much from the world, and you start investing more in yourself. And that's my whole point. I don't care about anybody else than you, and you should start investing in you. And that's the only thing I hope you get out of this whole blah blah, is that you start waking up and taking care of yourself and stop caring about others. Because you can only give love when you have abundance of love for yourself. And then you have so much love to give that you don't know what you need. And then you end up like me with 2 kids and 6 dogs, but never mind. Because I love myself, I can give it. If you don't have it and you give it, it goes against your health, against your emotional health, against your spirituality. So the question was, were you overfeeding love out of a space of abundancy, of lacking? Because everybody, you're not the creator. Again, you're putting yourself in a chair that you decide what is good and what is bad. That's not up to you. The only thing is up to you is make your own choices, choose your own truth, and live by those rules. And know that that works for you. And what works for somebody else, it's their life, their quest. Creator has a plan for them. It's not for you. So you're not here to decide what is good or bad. You're just here to figure out what is good for you and what is bad for you. And that's it. And then, yeah, sometimes you rather have something else. I get that. But that's just a dream. And if you want to manifest something for yourself, then you manifest a feeling or an energy that you feel that you deserve. And that you will get. But you don't put names. You don't want to change people because you're not a creator. You're not a manipulator. You're just you. Doing the best every day to do the best you. And when you are the best, you can give the most. So that's much easier. It's such a big job yourself to feed it, to keep it fit, to stay alive, to see that it's going to the hairdresser, to see that every day you are motivated to take your vitamin pills. I mean, it's a lot of job. Why be busy with others? That's why do you give so much love to somebody else? It goes against your own. You should just be you, and that should be enough for somebody to choose you. You don't need to oversell. That's like Telcel. Remember these TV programs where they're selling the new Hoover? It's too much. And everybody bought it and everybody threw it out because it's too much. You don't need to understand people. That's the most beautiful of it. Every person you meet is a new experience. Is that not nice of life? That makes it so magical because everybody has a different past and everybody has a different life path. And everybody sees life different, and everybody has a different opinion, and everybody has a different religion, and everybody has a different culture. It's so interesting. That's why I love people. Yes, because you want to control it all. I don't want to control it. I just see it as an adventure. Every person I meet, every conversation I have, like today, I didn't know that when I woke up, and I think it's very interesting to start knowing you. It's so enlightening. Thank you for letting me talk to you and you answering me. It's such a new bond. I love that. It's enriching my life. It makes life interesting. Oh no, Shirley has her reading now. Shirley, let's do your reading now, sweetie. Shirley. Shirley knows me already for years. She's like, oh, there she goes again. No worry. That's me, huh? Yeah. Oh my God. Okay, let's do the 5-minute read. Yes, my girl. And that's the number one. And please start today by buying yourself something beautiful, because if you want a gift, you need to gift yourself. Let's start Shirley's reading. So I think that was more a general reading about my core. Yes. Now it's the energy. It's starting to feel more comfortable. It's like we don't care about labels now. Now it feels like we're growing. Oh, that's good. He got a promotion at work. He talk like lovers and friends. Their growth. What do you see? Okay, let's focus. Yes, that will work for 100%. That's why you have others. Start using them in your advantage. You need to look to life much more different, sweetie. Much more fun. It's one big play yard. And that's the same with the reading of Shirley. Yes, you need to gift yourself all the time, because the gifts you get from others is mostly not what you like. So it is. So what I'm getting, sweetie, I'm getting his back on the horse. It's like he fell from the horse and he got back on it. Yes. And what I'm picking up on, Shirley, is that emotionally he's not yet noticing he's on the horse. So what I'm getting, his life was like tumbling, it broke down. Financially, he had a problem, a challenge. He had a lot of things going on. And I'm seeing that it's turning to the right way. I'm seeing that financial stability is coming his way. And that's a big thing in your relationship, because this person values what he brings to the table, and it gives him a way to look at himself. So he values himself with the money that comes on his bank account. So he values himself with the figure on his bank account. So that's what I've got. It really does. Okay, so that's right. So when his bank account is too low than he expected to be, then his value of himself is low, and that will then spiral towards his relationships with other people as to you. That's why I send me money and we can. Yeah, because that's what he wants to be. His love language is money, stuff, gifts, and so on. So we're going the right way when he moves forward on his career ladder the right way. So the problem was in the beginning is that he couldn't show his love language because he had financial issues and a lot of other financial issues still hovering above his head. I do see that at this moment he knows what he's owed, and it's sad and he feels bad about it. But at the other side, he knows now what to do, and that gives him the clarity and the happiness of sharing his money with you. So this is a big step in a positive light for you, Shirley, and your relationship. I'm seeing that at this moment, you just accepting him as he is and like being kind to him is the most important. Because the thing is, he will start healing the moment he survived the first shock. And the first shock is having this number on his bank account. So whatever he was going through when you started your relationship and everything, he was in a survival mode. He was not in a place where he had control over his life. He felt that he could be himself and show you the right version of himself because his love language is money. And he didn't have that at that moment. So actually, you need to see it as a fresh start, Shirley. But you're not yet at the fresh start. You're moving towards the platform to start a fresh start. Also, stop controlling. Now he's really just trying. Yeah, because the thing is, he doesn't want to miss you. And the moment that he said, we're nothing, and you said, okay, then we are nothing, you, in his opinion, didn't happen, I know you, but in his opinion, you moved on. So you're like, he thinks you are everything or nothing. So, and with his knowledge of life, because he's an elder person, so he has some like knowledge of life, he knows that he could miss a good opportunity, and he does like women that know what they want. And that's the part. So I do see a beautiful future for you both. Yeah. Just have fun together. Just go through those days that are coming up and enjoy each other. I see that he will want to spend more on you, going out and so on. And I see that you, the most important, Shirley, and you should do that too, it's like really concentrating on a friendship. Because if you want to move forward in this relationship, that is for sure going to be possible. Friendship is key, because then you feel safe. You really need to know somebody with your past trauma to really trust. And if you don't trust him, then he feels like you don't honor him, or that's for him a very sensitive topic. We walk like friends, yes, like friends. Yeah. So So the most important at this moment is him spoiling you. You giving him the peace and rest to get where he needs to be financially. And in the meantime, just have friends and have fun. And this guy in reality is so in love with you. And he's 100% sure that you are his soulmate. But he just can't offer anything more than he can. He just can't. But for sure, you're already in his future with any big decision that he thinks he will need to make in the future. So why his bank account is that number is because he had you as a challenge to please you. If you weren't in his life, he wouldn't made it where he is now financially, because he had the loss of his brother and he has the problems. He would just run away because it would be all too much. And you were the little light to keep fighting. And that's why he chose you to celebrate it with. And that's real love. Even you both can't like put your finger on it because of a lot of trauma. This is real love. Yeah, this is choosing to be together and having the best time. Not because we have to, not because we don't trust, not because we, because we want to. This is real love, Shirley. This is real love. I'll pull an oracle card on that. Embracing both light and dark. True balance comes from embracing both your light and shadows. Both are necessary for growth. So that's your beautiful oracle card on your reading. You can't shake it off. The love is so there. That's the balance I was talking about. Yes, and the love is like a small fire. You need to nurture it and protect it before it becomes a big fire and it can take distance. So that's why the friendship is the protection, okay? Because that's the trust. That's the image I see. Okay, sweetie, thank you so much for your donation. Okay, hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. I'm going to say goodbye to you all today. I'll be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. GMT time for new readings. So if somebody's interested in a 5-minute read or a small mini read, you're very welcome to join my live tomorrow at 1 p.m. GMT time. That's London time. Thank you all for everything. Yes, it was really beautiful reading, Shirley. I didn't expect that, but it is. So I wish you all the best. Stay safe, stay healthy. You can revisit the whole live on my YouTube channel once I'm off live. Don't forget, tomorrow I'm live again, so don't forget to follow, subscribe, and like, and tap. Thank you so much, sweeties. See you soon tomorrow. Bye-bye.